Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Biden staffers find second batch of classified documents, and you could look NBC News. Biden, no, classified documents found in second location associated with Biden. 2 minutes ago, the New York Times, MSNBC. Biden staffers find second batch of classified documents. You can go and look throughout all of these articles right here. Biden's legal team found another batch of classified documents. There's more going on here than Biden's legal team suddenly finds classified documents. This is a huge, huge story for a number of reasons. And there's likely a great deal of treachery, or I should say, betrayal going on. That's on the Democratic Party side. Trump, this is a gift beyond all gifts to Donald Trump, thank God, because he was a former president. They didn't indict him or charge him because he was a former president. You could charge and indict Clinton or Biden for mishandling classified data. They didn't have the power to declassify or classify things at will or verbally declassify anything. So the Supreme Court has stated that because the president is commander in chief, and there's a very famous Supreme Court precedent, because he's the commander in chief, a president can declassify or classify anything at will. And according to Politico and even other publications, Trump could have declassified documents verbally. Okay, they can't prove he didn't declassify any of the documents at Mar-a-Lago because he was a former president, and there are numerous legal precedents pertaining to his predecessors doing worse. Actually, Clinton Bill had a classified data in a sock drawer, and the judge said, "Well, because he was writing a book and they were on tape, it's not a problem. They're his. They were personal. He gets to decide what's personal." Now, you had Clinton siphoning top secret and special access program intelligence onto servers outside of the United States government. I think that Madam Secretary is very much involved in the second batch now, or the discovery, I should say, the discovery process of the second batch of classified documents. So Biden is sinking within this classified document nightmare after he spent all this time pontificating against Trump. Even where's the special counsel now for Biden? Okay, if Garland was like Jeff Sessions, there would be a special counsel investigating Biden. But hit subscribe to this channel. Breaking news, huge, huge, huge story. And I do think that somebody linked to both Bill and Hillary is involved, whether it's an attorney, whether it's an attorney that worked for Biden and Bill and Hillary. Who knows? Who cares? I mean, really, it's interesting. So it's not a matter of this is a story that helps one person. It helps Trump, but it also mainly helps a political rival in the Democratic Party. I think that Clinton will be the 24 nominee. Anyway, I might be thinking ahead and, outside the box here. But anyway, Trump indictment from Mar-a-Lago coming soon, uh, predicts attorney. So this is a Newsweek article. They were talking. They were talking about indicting Trump for classified data. It's time to indict Donald Trump. Classified material. Oh yeah. Well then, let's see if all these publications have a problem with indicting Biden when he leaves office. Because you look, will 2023 be the year Donald Trump is indicted? Handling of classified data. So all of these articles are basically saying, in a roundabout way, that Republicans will indict Biden. And if that is outlandish, well, just ask yourself why they wanted to indict Trump for classified data. Look, we'll get to the issue of classified data and the hypocrisy and the fact that some people, yes, are above the law. It's not Trump. You look at anyone with servers. You couldn't go to Microsoft or work for Apple or work for Walmart or Amazon or anywhere. McDonald's. You couldn't be a manager at a McDonald's. You couldn't be a an employee at Microsoft and just siphon data from Microsoft. onto servers outside of that company. Okay, they wouldn't allow you to do that. You couldn't own a franchise and then just siphon, have your own computer servers. Maybe the franchise, who knows? But the point is, you couldn't be in a government agency anywhere and siphon data, which is what Clinton did. And if you're a vice president and you have Hunter flying around the world, that's a huge problem because of graft and bribery schemes in a laptop where people are asking Hunter for favors. How can you use your influence on the company's behalf? He gives 10% of his earnings to Joe. These are all things found within the laptop, along with 150 shady and corrupt business transactions, 150 financial transactions deemed problematic by and investigated by financial institutions. And you have the federal government investigating Hunter for tax and other issues. But there's a reason that people are giving money to Hunter, and the reason is to influence Joe. The fact that classified data now, a second batch of classified data, and you're not going to indict Biden when you wanted to indict Trump, and you wanted to indict Trump after you didn't indict Clinton, for worse. But Clinton benefits from all of this big time. She could be easily the 24 nominee, and easily, if the Arizona and Georgia Republican parties don't play ball with Trump, she could be the first female president. I'm trying to tell you I'm voting for Trump, obviously. I'm just telling you the reality of what's going on. Hit subscribe to this channel every day at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Please be here in the mornings. This is huge, people. This is absolutely huge. This is the biggest story. And my goodness, January is just starting in 2023. Every single day, there's something. Share this segment everywhere. Sometimes the algorithm or the robots or the computer program or the software doesn't really like these types of stories. So share them. Hit subscribe, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every single day. We're almost at 204,000 subs. I'll have videos on this channel at 8 and 11. Share them. I'd love to share the mornings with you. And H.A. Goodman's other channel, be there. 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. The Patreon is below. For my new Patreons, thank you so very, very much. And your support is so greatly appreciated. The super thanks is below. Become a member of this channel, and also go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, other publications. They found a second batch of documents. They'll likely find top secret information. It'll be very interesting. Why is this taking place? Do you think this is just a coincidence? Gee, what a coincidence. Do you think that who benefits within the Democratic Party? Because you know there's an entire machine. There is a machine propping up Biden. So why would the machine suddenly have a wrinkle or stop working? They could have easily swept this under the rug. They could have easily. You mean his lawyers found the first and second batches? Really? I'm looking at this from the vantage point of who benefits politically, okay? And they hid the laptop and they censored and silenced the laptop for at a moment when they suspended the New York Post at a moment when everyone should have known to make an educated decision. But the machine would not let that happen. So why is the machine malfunctioning? Think outside the box, ladies and gentlemen. Think outside the box. I think that what people around Bill and Hillary who just happen to always do things that benefit them, I do think that you have these attorneys that work for Biden and the Clintons, and they work for a whole bunch of top Democrats. Who do you think their allegiance is to? The Clintons or to Joe? To mashed potato brains? No. I don't think that. I think that the same thing that happened with Trump and the Steele dossier and Alpha Bank nonsense and all these absurd allegations against Trump, the same people involved, the same people that are involved in this situation. The only difference now is that Clinton can easily say, hey, look, Trump had a classified data problem. Biden had a classified data problem. Why bring up the servers? I think that she's paving the way for 2024. And Hillary Clinton not only will be the nominee in 24, but she could very well win the presidency because you have Republicans who will not play ball in state parties. But anyway, hit subscribe to the people who've been here since 2016. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so very, very much. Um, this is huge. And I just think outside the box. This isn't just happening for no reason. Okay. Obviously, you can indict him for the same reasons you wanted to indict Trump. And Republicans can very well do that if they get close to indicting Trump or they indict him. You will have not only will you have Biden impeached, he could be impeached for felonies. Classified data, a mishandling of classified data as a vice president is a felony. Not so for a president for a number of reasons because you can declassify and classify at will. Give me your thoughts below. And especially, I mean, look, the private servers, that was the worst thing of all time. So they made a mockery of that. And President Obama knew, and that's within her campaign emails. And I wrote a Daily Caller article on that. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. This is huge. I might do a live stream on this tonight, but we will do a lot more segments on this. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.